What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up? Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. What's happening, what's happening? Man, we just going live, man. We're going live. We're finna have. Let me get some people in here. We're gonna turn up. Went live. We trying this live thing out. We're notifying people that you live. We notifying. What's up? What's up? What up? What up? What's going on? What's going on? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's talk about it. Spoiled children. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Do y'all know people who spoil their children? And what's the effects of people spoiling their children? We're going to talk about it. We want to keep y'all engaged, keep y'all going. Man, it's crazy, man. What y'all think about spoiling children? What y'all think about it? Because you could spoil a child. Whew, it's crazy. Double tap that screen, double tap that screen. This is the first second of many lives. We going live and we tapped in. Double tap the screen. Spoiled children. Do spoiled children hurt relationships? What do spoiled children do? Double tap that screen, double tap that screen. What y'all got going? What y'all got going on this Good Friday? Good Friday. It ain't officially Good Friday, but it's Good Friday. Double tap that screen, follow the page, follow the page, follow the page. Tap in, tap in. Y'all want to talk about it? I want to see y'all comments. Double tap that screen, follow the page, follow the page. I am RMJR. This is the Deprogram Show. And we full of knowledge, full of common sense, and full of truth. How y'all feel about people? What's going on? Lane Moore, how you doing? Double tap that screen, Lane Moore. What's going on? What's going on with y'all? Spoiled children. What's going on? Lucky Luck 401. What's going on, my brother? What's going on? Double tap that screen. What we got going? Spoiled children. Y'all know anybody who spoiled their children? I want to hear from y'all. Y'all know anybody who spoiled their children? We own it. We live. Spoiled children. We're going to talk about spoiled children today. How y'all feel about it? Get in them comments. Y'all want to talk? Join the live. If you could, y'all know what's going on. Join the live. Send them gifts, send them gifts, send them gifts. Double tap that screen, double tap that screen, follow the page. Mine are spoiled. You spoil your children? Why do you spoil your children, Lucky Luck 401? Why do you spoil your did you spoil them? First of all, you said your children are spoiled. Double tap that screen. We talking about spoiled children. Lucky Luck 401 say his children are spoiled. Why are your children spoiled, Lucky Luck 401? I want to know, man. I want to hear from y'all. How do you feel about spoiled children? Lucky Luck, if you still there, tap in with me. Be quiet. Hey, man, we keeping it real over here. They don't have to want for anything. That don't mean they spoiled. That just mean you taking care of them. Sometimes, do you think, Lucky Luck 401, do you think that's a good thing to spoil your children? Double tap the screen, double tap the screen. I see I got a hater, but that's cool. Double tap that screen. We're going to keep it going anyway. Do you think it's good to spoil a child? Because, man, it's crazy. We got a lot going on. How y'all feel? What y'all got going? Double tap that screen. Get in them comments and let me know. Spoiled children. How do you think spoiled children turn out? We're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it. Because it needs to be talked about. Double tap that screen. Tap in. Lucky Luck 401. How do you feel about, did you spoil them, Lucky Luck 401? Because honestly, I don't think I don't think spoiled. I don't think a children not want for anything. I don't think that's them being spoiled, because you said they're not. They don't need anything, or they don't want or they don't want anything. Sometimes I believe that could hinder a child if sometimes they need to want something. Lucky Luck 401. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Sometimes they need to want something because it keeps them something to strive for. You got to have something to strive for in life. What's going on? Hi, Karen. What's going on with you? Karen 123. How you feel about spoiled children? We got a lot of people. Double tap that screen, follow the page. Spoiled children is the conversation. Do you spoil your children? Why? And if you do, why do you spoil your children? I want to hear from y'all. Let's get in the comments and let me see what's going on. Because obviously we live in a world where it's a lot of children that spoil. Do y'all think it's best to spoil a child? I'm a kid. Oh, okay. Are you spoiled? Since you're a kid, we got a child on here. Are you spoiled? Do your parents spoil you? Because honestly, I think that can hurt you when you are spoiled. What do you mean by spoiled? Spoiling is like this. Giving them something that they like, them not having to earn anything, just here. Like that could hurt them because they're not having to work for anything. They're not having to they're not having to pursue anything. It's just handed to them. When you just hand a child something on a consistent basis, that hurts the child in the long run. You have to understand that you still developing them. And then once you just give, they have a sense of entitlement. And y'all know for a fact that we live in a world where we have these children nowadays, they are an entitled generation. So this was one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this, because we got to get away from that. That's what I mean by spoiled, Lucky Luck 401. Just giving them something to get. They don't have to earn it. They don't have to do anything. Double tap the screen, follow the page. Then mine are not spoiled then. That's good, because spoiling them, it cripples them. Because as a man, I'm pretty sure you want your child to strive to do better. You want them to strive to just keep pushing forward in life. And sometimes you got to withhold some. Hey, you need to earn this right here. Because in life, they need to learn to earn. It is my job to get them ready for the world as a parent. Absolutely, it is. That's why we're talking about it. Yeah, it is your job. And I salute you on that, man, because they don't need to be spoiled. They do not need to be spoiled. Spoiling them, it cripples them. And another way you could spoil them is by babying them. Let's talk about it. If you baby them, always get them their way. They acting a fool. How do I forgive myself from past mistakes? I get caught up on past issues easily. For one, you got to understand, hey, it's in the past, and it could weigh you down. Understand that it's in the past. I'm answering this question. Understand that it's in the past, and you got to move forward in understanding, okay, I made a mistake. You got to dust yourself off and keep scribing. Don't just keep waddling in the same mistake. So that's how you, first of all, understand I made a mistake. Don't repeat it and just keep scribing forward. Beard a little long, but we go beard a little long. But that's how this was fun. Thank you for Oh yeah, this Lucky Luck 401. I gotta be insightful. That's what the page is about. This is the Deprogram Show. We gotta be insightful on here. We gotta tell the truth. We gotta be insightful, and we gotta push the limit because we gotta combat what's going on out here in this world. You got too many spoiled kids, and a spoiled kid becomes a crybaby adult or an entitled adult. And that's bad. A spoiled child. I don't even like using the word kid. Kid means baby goat, by the way. Andrew Wilson, 2501. What's going on? What's going on? Double tap that screen. Y'all tuned in to the Deprogram Show where we talking about spoiled children. Do you spoil your children? Do you know anybody's children who is spoiled? And how do you feel about spoiling children? Do you disagree with me and think that it's okay to spoil your children? Because me personally, I think it hinders their development. Because as a parent, your job is to further the development of your child. Not be their friend, not maintain them, which we call raising. Sheba 544, salute. Double tap the screen, follow the page. We trying to get this going. John Rogers 06, what's going on? Double tap that screen. Spoiled children. Do you spoil your children? Share this live too. Y'all share this live. We need to get this out there. Thank you, Lucky Luck 401. Thank you for the popcorn. Because we got to get Diver of the Sky. What's going on? What's going on? Do you spoil your children? Or if you don't have children, do you know somebody who's spoiling their children? Is it helpful to spoil a child? Is it harmful? And if you got any questions, get in the comments, or you got any statements to make, hit that screen, double tap the screen, follow the page, Diver of the Sky. What's going on with you? Don't sell your soul for TikTok fame. Hey, I promise you, Diver of the Sky, follow this page and you'll see I'm going to keep it real. I'm not selling my soul for no fame at all. This is to keep it real. This is the Deprogram Show, and we pushing the issue, and we pushing for betterment of people all across the nation, and we ain't selling our soul over here. I guarantee you. Joey Gladys Sr., y'all tap that screen, double tap the screen. Spoiled children. Don't sell your soul either for nothing. Keep it real. Balance your children out. Double tap that screen, double tap that screen. What's going on with you? Yeah, Dive of the Sky, follow the page. And I will send the follow back. We got to tap in. Hey, it's too many people hindering their children. Because, okay, if you didn't have to earn anything, would you strive to be better? If everything was handed to you, we just talk. We just having a conversation. We got to have this conversation, and we got to push it forward. We got to push this thing forward. Double tap that screen. Also, I want y'all thoughts on it. Do y'all know anybody who's spoiled? Do you know anybody who was raised up to be spoiled where they got London B123? Tap in. Spoiled children. Y'all tap in with me. Spoiled children. Same to you. Happy Black History Month. When we got Black History is not just a month, it's the way of life. We just gonna keep pushing. SAA 12. What's going on? Double tap that screen. What y'all got going? We gotta keep pushing it forward and understand that spoiled children will hurt. Spoiled children hurt the nation. Double tap that screen. Follow the page if y'all ain't. And if I haven't followed you, I will. X Diva X, follow the page. Salute. He 20. What's going on? I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Spoiled children. All right. How do y'all feel about spoiled children? I need y'all input because it's not just about me, it's about us together. Spoiled children. Spoiled children. Because at the end of the day, spoiled children hurts the culture. Double tap that screen. And if you ain't followed the page, follow the page. And I will follow back. Yeah, I guarantee you I'm going to follow you back. And we going to lovely me 43. Double tap the screen, double tap that screen. Follow the page, and I'll tap back in with you. I guarantee you that. As soon as I get off that live, I'm going to follow everybody who follow me. And we will push the culture forward. How you doing? How you, lovely me 43, I'm sorry, I don't want to mess your name up. Lovely me 43, how do you feel about spoiled children? Let's have the conversation. London B123, how you feel about spoiled children? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it harmful? How y'all feel about spoiled children? I personally think spoiled children hurts the culture, hurts us as a people. And when I say us as a people, I'm just not talking about any particular color. I'm talking about the world. Spoiled children. It's harmful. How do you feel it's harmful? Lovely me 43. How you feel it's harmful? Because I'm with you. I agree. I think it's very harmful and detrimental. Because spoiled children become entitled adults. I'm going to say that again. It does hurt the culture. Spoiled kids are entitled. You right, Diver of the Sky. They very entitled. And a lot of time entitled adults end up becoming criminals because they can't get what they want. Not all the time, but that's pure facts. Lovely me 43, how you feel there? In what way are they harmful? I want y'all to talk back to me. Double tap that screen, double tap that screen. In what way is spoiled? This is Tick. Yes, they do. And they think everything's supposed to be handed to them. Hey, I'm glad you said that, lovely me 43. Check this out. We gotta sometimes, my bad. Sometimes we gotta take away. We gotta take away from them. We can't allow them, lovely me. I'm answering this. Everything ain't supposed to be handed to them. Sometimes you gotta take something away from them and make them earn it. Sometimes they gotta go through the pouting phase to understand that this world don't revolve around them. Cause in life, they ain't gonna get everything. That's just facts. In life, everything will not be easy to you. Aiden Anaya. Double tap that screen, follow the page, and I will follow back. Natalie Garcia. Double tap the screen and follow the page. We will follow you back. What's going on? Let's see. What's going
on? Nothing much.
How y'all feel about spoiled children?
Feel about
what?
Spoiled children. Like spoiling children.
Yeah, this is one right here.
Yeah, don't tell me you spoiling him.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he's spoiled rotten. Now, he's probably the better one out of the three.
So how you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think that's horrible. This is probably the most spoiled one right here for sure.
So how you plan on changing it? Or you just gonna keep pushing it forward? They ain't gonna like that though. They don't want to hear. They can't have their way though.
Now, when they turn 16, then I'll go out and get jobs. My oldest son, he works with me at the car dealership I work at. So that's my way of breaking him.
Oh, so you is teaching them responsibility all at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Trying my best to. We'll see how it works out.
My man in the gray shirt, you got any chores at the house?
Yeah. One.
What's your chore?
Vacuuming.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. You take the trash out?
Yeah.
No, not the young lady. I'm talking about my man in the gray shirt. You ever had to take the trash out?
I sometimes do.
Oh, okay. You don't let your sister take the trash out or do no heavy lifting, do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's what's up. She's saying you do. She back there saying.
He definitely does. He never takes out the trash. It's very rare he ever does.
Oh man, you gotta start taking that trash out, man. Because if Pop's at work, he might need you to take the trash out. You don't want to leave it till he get there. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. How y'all, Pops, how you feel about spoiled children? Is it good for the people or bad for us as people?
I think it's horrible. It don't teach them anything in life. I believe in raising them to learn what I'm doing so they can go out and do the same thing. But
Absolutely,
it's kind of hard to do.
Cause tell them you ain't getting that check on your job without doing no work.
Yeah, I try to tell them that, but my wife's the one that she wants to give them everything. So leaves me kind of.
I was talking about earlier on my first live when I first went live about how women baby their sons. I was talking about that and how it's really harmful for the young men.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree with that. But trying to get a mama bear away from their cubs, that's hard to deal with.
Yeah, but one thing I noticed, you gotta teach mom to understand that she want her young son to become a man, and that's part of the process. He got to go through the growing pain. She ain't gonna be trying to hear that first.
Yep. 100%
lovely me, 43. I have 2 sons, and they both work. Salute to you on that. I think every young man should have a chore or a job, and or something. Or if he got a job, he should have a chore too.
Yeah, I even try to pay them. I mean, shoot, they give them good allowance, and they get enough to get what they want, and then that's it. They're done. They don't want to do anymore.
Oh, then you gotta start pulling something. I know he probably got the PS5 or the PS4 or something at the crib.
Yeah, they got laptops, iPads, MacBooks, Xbox, 65-inch TVs in each one of the rooms.
Y'all living it up. Sometimes you gotta, hey, let me get that remote. Let me take that wire. If you ain't gonna do what we need you to do, cause the family is a kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to have somebody else tell them. You can see this one. She's like, her face is all torn. She's like, no.
Because okay, let me ask y'all this: if y'all father was lazy and wasn't bringing no money home, y'all would kind of look at him funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
So get what he needs y'all to do. He holding his part down, so he needs y'all to hold y'all part down. Going to school, get good grades, and handling y'all business, because he handling his business.
Appreciate you dropping that tough love on him. They need to hear that.
Wow. We got to.
Yeah, that's nice there. It's very rare they ever from anybody else.
Oh yeah, I gotta keep it real. I got a 16-year-old daughter, and I'm teaching her, hey, ain't nothing gonna be handed to you.
She'll be 16 in 2 more years. So yeah, right at that age, I ain't looking forward to that. So
hey, it's coming.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough way, especially with the girls. I mean, the boys, mine, he don't act too much like he's interested. He just wants to stay off to himself and play games, go to work. That's it.
Yeah, sometimes we gotta get off these games, because in real life you gotta apply yourself.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Try to tell them, living in that game, you're never gonna be able to face the real world you're going out into.
Cause at school you got to interact with real people on a daily basis, right?
Mhm.
You can't just sit down and play. If you just sit down and play your game all day, how far would that get you?
Nowhere.
So I'm glad you understand that. Very smart young man.
Mhm.
Where y'all from?
Ohio.
Oh, I'm in Tennessee.
Oh, we love it down in Tennessee. We go there for vacation a lot.
Okay. What part y'all go to vacation in?
Gatlinburg.
Okay, Gatlinburg. I'm in
Yeah.
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga. Oh, I work for Volkswagen Group America. We have a big facility down there, Chattanooga, Tennessee plant.
Okay. I'm right. The job I work at is Volkswagen is on one end, and the other end I work on Appleton Pike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
I've been wanting to get down there.
Yeah. Dive of the sky from tapping in from Nashville.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's cool. I actually was just on a conference call with them down in Chattanooga, Tennessee. You know, Thomas Duplessis. He's the
The
chairman
name
of.
sound he like one of the big guys at the plant, right?
Yep, he's actually the chairman and president over the plant, and was on a conference call yesterday talking to him. So pretty cool. It's the first time I ever got to talk to him actually. So
Yeah.
but that and over the product supervisor.
Yeah. So you pretty high up on the food chain. Everybody don't get to talk to him.
Yeah, well, I come up with an idea, and he thought the idea was good enough that he wanted to hear it. So other than that, it's the first time I've ever talked to him. So
all right, I'm gonna give you something to go on too. Like every Fortune 500 company started with an idea. Just like you gave him that idea, you can also come up with an idea to also start your own business if you ain't already started. And then you can employ your son and your daughter as well as your wife.
Yep, be nice. A little family business getting going.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we working anyway. Why not work for ourselves?
Yeah, don't have to worry about making all the extra money. Have enough to actually live off of.
Absolutely.
But hey, it's nice talking to you. You want to jump around a little bit and see what's going on?
Man, I appreciate you, man. And I don't know if do we follow each other on here?
I don't even know how you'd follow. Oh wait, I can add you right here. There you go. That's added you on.
All right, let me see. And I just followed you back. We'll stay connected, my brother. From Ohio to Tennessee.
No, I said maybe next summer when we come down, we'll hook up, go out, and eat
All right,
something.
tap in with me. And y'all, everybody got to do their part. Pop's doing his part. Y'all got to do y'all.
That's the one. That's the problem. You'll have to connect up with her more often. Appreciate you. See you later.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. We gotta have a real conversation.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to talk to somebody back and forth every once in a while.
Yep.
We've had this snowstorm, so we've been stuck up here in a snowstorm and not been able to say or do anything. So
yeah, it spread it all the way from Texas up to New York, I think.
Yeah, well, we got, I think, like 12 inches of snow and 1.5 inches of ice.
Woo-wee.
It was a doozy.
But y'all probably used to stuff like that up there.
Well, I mean, we've only had 2 snows this year. That's it.
Snow hardly stick on the ground around here.
Yeah, now Tennessee, I'd say it's probably one of the biggest reasons I love Tennessee. We were down in Kentucky, but we got snowed out down there. Horrible. So we're originally from Pikeville, Kentucky. We moved up 16 years ago. Been up in Ohio for 16 years.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we like it up in Ohio a lot more than we do in Kentucky for sure. Still UK fans though.
I like Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of friends that are big Michigan fans, but we're close enough that we're Ohio and Michigan's a pretty good rivals. So yeah, try not to get in between them too much.
Like right now, I'm pulling from. We got a guy from Chattanooga who plays. Actually, we got one who played for both teams in the Super Bowl. One, Kareem Orr, he plays for the Rams, and Von Bell, he plays for the Bengals. And Von Bell actually went to Ohio State.
We had a couple. We had one that come from the University of Kentucky and played for Cleveland Browns. Tim Couch.
Yeah, I remember that. The quarterback.
Yeah, he's about the only one that's halfway decent. So from Kentucky.
I think Snell. What's the running back? Benny Snell or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think he. Last time I checked, he was in the NFL.
Yep. But yeah, it's very rare we get anything good coming from our football team. So
yeah.
I'm a big basketball guy myself. So
yeah, that's my sport too.
Yeah, that's what I always watch, basketball. Don't get much into football or anything. But everybody up here in Ohio, I mean, it seems like hardcore football. That's it.
Yeah, so. Tennessee the same way. It's a football state.
Yeah. I had a buddy that lives down there in Chattanooga, right out of Chattanooga, I believe it is. But he's always posting pictures of him in his UK, jerseys and stuff like that. And he's always getting everybody hating on him. So I said, one day you're going to get whooped right out of the state. I'm sure of it.
Nah, it's a lot of Kentucky love. Actually, do you keep up with the women's basketball team?
I don't know. I don't even keep up that much anymore with even the men's basketball team.
The best player on Kentucky's women's basketball team, Ryan Howard. She come from, I think, Bradley County. She actually went to Bradley Central High School, which is in Cleveland, right? Like 30 minutes away from Chattanooga.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
And I think she's projected to be the number one pick in the WNBA draft coming up.
Pretty sweet. And she goes to the University of Kentucky?
Yeah, she wears number 10.
She's
the best. I think she's number 2 on the all-time scoring list.
Go back.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But we're going to hop off here and check and see what's going on. Let's talk to you later.
All right. I appreciate you for tapping in.
No problem. See you.
Yeah, man. Spoiled children. I appreciate anybody else want to tap in. We can have a conversation. Spoiled children. Or we can have any type of conversation. The D Program Show is here for conversation. We can agree to disagree and come to a common. It's all about knowledge. You could teach me, I could teach you. And double tap the screen if you ain't already followed. Follow the page. I see you love zero. Tap the screen and follow the page. Salute. How you feel about spoiled children? How can we help spoiled children? How can we stop spoiling children? Because that's got to be the key. Spoiled children becomes entitled adults. Again, spoiled children becomes entitled adults, which cripples them. And young men, put some hustle behind your muscle. Rachel Mary 91. Double tap the screen and follow the page. I will follow back. I will follow everybody who follow me back. This is the D Program Show. And also, if y'all check out the page, you can follow me on YouTube. I interview people. We have very interesting conversations just like this. And we're going to keep it real. Because it's all about furthering us as a people. How do y'all feel about spoiling children? Because we got to stop it, man. Honestly, we got to stop it. It hinders them. It makes them lazy. It gives them a sense of entitlement. And it hurts them in the long run. It hurts them in relationships. Because everybody got a part to play in the family structure. Everybody do. And Dive of the Sky, salute to you from Nashville. To Nashville from Chattanooga. Double tap that screen. Adrena JS, double tap the screen and follow the page. How you doing? How do you feel about spoiled children? How do y'all feel about spoiled children? Because honestly, it's hurting us. Josephine Joster, how you feel about spoiling children? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Give us your point of view. Because me personally, I think it hurts them in so many ways. It hinders them in so many ways. It makes them lazy, give them the sense of entitlement, and sometimes you got to pull away. And I hear this a lot. I'm going to give my children what I never had. This is TikTok 1232. Tap in, double tap the screen and follow the page. Helen Bias, 1251. Double tap the screen and follow the page. I will follow back. Spoiled children. How do y'all feel about it? Spoiled children. Do you know any spoiled children? Is your children spoiled? Were you spoiled as a child? And what were the effects of it? What were the effects of you being spoiled as a child? Or what are the effects of spoiling children? Y'all give me y'all input, because that is the topic, spoiled children. We just gonna have real conversations on here. We gonna have real conversations. Because at the end of the day, if we don't have real conversations to keep furthering the culture, we're gonna be in trouble. And we gotta let our young men take their rightful place in society, being men, not being boys, not handing stuff to them. Young ladies, acquire you some skills to where you are valuable as well. Everybody got a role to play. And I fully believe in a man being a man and a woman being a woman. And what I mean by that is men protecting women, handling their business, and shouldering the load. How can a man shoulder the load if he's been babied? I'm going to say that again. How can a man shoulder the load when he's been babied? Because a man has to provide mentally, spiritually, financially, and he has to create balance in the family. Queen Jim 445, how do you feel about spoiled children? Double tap the screen and follow the page. I will follow back. We sell drawings. Double tap the screen and follow the page. We will follow you back. Everybody on the live, double tap the screen and follow the page. Quote style. Double tap the screen and follow the page. We will follow back. Spoiled children. How do y'all feel about it? Spoiled children. Are your children spoiled? Were you spoiled as a child? We want to hear from you. We want to tap in with you, because we got to have the conversation. If y'all want to join the live, tap the screen and join the live, and we can have a conversation. I'm open for discussion. This is the Deprogram Show with your host, RM JR, and we're going to keep it real at all times. And we will further the people. We're going to have tough conversations, tough topics. Spoiled children. Do you spoil your children? Do you baby your children? Do you feel babying and spoiling your children is the same thing? D. Riggs, double tap the screen and follow the page. Salute to you for tapping in. Salute to you for tapping in. Spoiled children, how you feel about it? How y'all feel about it? And everybody who follow the page, we will follow you back. Because we got... And another thing, while we talking about people, respect is key. Respect everyone. Give respect, and don't pay attention to a hater. You're going to always have a hater. Anytime you're doing something positive, you're going to have a hater, but keep striving to do what you do. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen for those who tuned in. Follow the page, and we will follow back. PMCI. What's going on? Salute to you wherever you coming from. Jumping the sinks. What's happening with you? What's happening with you? Double tap the screen and follow the page if you haven't already followed, and we will follow you back. Spoiled children. How do y'all feel about it? Do you spoil your children? Are you the type to say, I'm going to give my children what I never had? Notice I'm not saying kids, because a kid is a baby goat. We also educating our people over here. I don't know everything. I know a little something, and I'm here to offer it to the world. Double tap the screen and follow the page. Double tap the screen, follow the page. Spoiled children. Okay, I'm going to give y'all a story for those who in here. I was having a conversation with a couple. The young man in question, his mother was upset with her boyfriend because she didn't take her son, who is 14, to get a haircut. And her boyfriend stated he wants her son to apply himself and ask, hey, since you went and got your haircut, hey man, I need my haircut too. And the boyfriend was not opposed to taking the son to get a haircut, but he says the son, being 14, should care enough about his own appearance to where he get a haircut or press the issue about being a haircut. And honestly, I'm with the boyfriend on that. At 14, 15, at 14 and 15, he can go get his own haircut. Get him the money, he can go get his own haircut. Because he has to learn some responsibility. He has to learn to speak up for himself. If you know, you got to know, hey, I need this done. Double tap the screen. Spoiling your child, babying your child is hindering. And what the young man was trying to teach the boyfriend was trying to teach the son was, hey man, speak up for yourself. But this is key. The young lady still looks at her son as a baby. And a lot of women do that. So my statement to her was, hey, you can't look at him. You can look at him as a baby, but you got to understand, you looking at him as a baby can hinder him, and it could cripple him. And what happened is they got into a big argument because of the lack of understanding, which that happens in relationships, and we have to get to the root of the things. And to understand people and to have great communication, you got to understand why a person thinks the way they think. So, long story short, they had a conversation to where they understood each other. The young man, the boyfriend, admitted his flaws. And I'm going to say this to the men who watch this later on and to the men who watch it now. Learning your flaws will help you lead your mate in a more Big J80. What's going on? Learning your flaws will help you lead your mate in a better way. Because guess what a woman will do? Once you tap into your flaws and learn to correct them, send an invite, bro. You want to tap in with me? Invite to go live. There, Devarius G. What's going on, my brother? Follow the page. If you want me to invite you on the live, type invite in the comments, and I'll invite you. I ain't tripping. Because we having a discussion, spoiled children. I like to get a different perspective from somebody else, another man, to see. I just talked to another young man and his children about spoiling children. We had a short conversation, gave them some pointers. They talked to me, and we just going to push the conversation. Again, if you want to join the live, type invite, and I will invite you on. I ain't tripping. Follow the page as well. Double tap the screen. Spoiled children, how you feel about it? Yeah, because I don't mind having a discussion. Because we as men need to push the narrative and we need to set the standard. Gray, what's going on? Double tap the screen and follow the page if you ain't already following. We talking about spoiled children. Spoiled children. Because, hey, new buck, what's going on? Double tap the screen and follow the page. Spoiled children. Is spoiling children, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Renee 35, salute to you. Thank you for tapping in with me. Who's talking about spoiled children. How do y'all feel about it? Hey, what can correct it? Appreciate the love on the screen. Follow the page. If you want to go live and have the conversation, type it in. Pro V1 Smasher. Double tap the screen and follow the page. I will follow you back. If you would like to tap in, join the live and we can have a conversation. Spoiled children, I don't mind having it. We can agree to disagree, but let's push the conversation. Let's push the conversation. And if you headband 578, salute to you for tapping in. If you want to go live, let's talk about spoiled children. I stated earlier that spoiling children will create an entitled adult, which will cripple them. Spoiling children creates an entitled adult, which cripples them, which could lead to their early death or a long incarceration or both. And especially for a man, it hinders them. A young male, it hinders them when they're spoiled. They need to experience growing pains. They need to have a chore. They need to fall. They need to get back up and keep pushing. They need to be pushed to become better young men. Hey, man, again, double tap the screen. On fire trash. Salute to you for tapping in. Double tap the screen and follow the page. We're talking about spoiled children. If y'all want to continue the conversation, I will. Otherwise, I'll probably get off here at 9 o'clock. But we're going to have this conversation. And for y'all who hit the like, I very much appreciate it. And also, if y'all want to tap into the Deprogram Show on YouTube, we are on all platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. But we will be doing a lot of lives on TikTok, posting them on our YouTube channel. And we're having a very good conversation, and we will push the culture. Some topics are going to be tougher than others. And let me say this, lollipop tendencies. I got this thing I do called the lollipop tendency. Men, let's get rid of lollipop tendency. A lollipop tendency is a childish way a lollipop tendency is a childish way that you need to let go. Most men all men have had lollipop tendencies at one point in their life. But as a man, you think as a man, you put away your childish ways so you could grow. That's the lollipop tendency. And it's hard. Some people think their lollipop tendency is calling you a sucker. If you think it's calling you a sucker, examine what's being said. And if you think you are guilty of that, tighten up. That's all it is. Get out your feelings and throw the lollipop away. Tighten up. This is what it's all about, tightening up. Spoiled children. Again, all spoiled children become entitled adults, which ends up hindering them. It hinders them in the long run. I appreciate everybody who tuned in to the live from all over, because, man, this is crazy. We got to stop spoiling children. Period, point blank. Mothers, if you spoil your children and the father is against it, have a conversation. Hear him out. If you get in your feelings about what he said, Ponder on it. And fellas, let me give y'all this game. I'm going to give y'all this. Know the woman that you're dealing with. If she's upset with you, she's not going to hear what's being said at the moment. Give her time to process. Women need time to process. That's another subject for another live. But women must have time to process when you're having conversations with them. Because once the conversation goes in the emotional pattern where you raise your voice, the woman will shut down. And most likely, she's going to hear you from an emotional state and not hear what you said, but how you said it. Again, when you're having a disagreement with a woman, she's going to hear how you said it. Tap in. Hey, I appreciate you for tapping in. You want to go live? Double tap the screen. We're talking about spoiled children. And I just made the comment about with a woman. If a woman and a man or a woman and anybody is having an argument or a conversation and it escalates, women hear based on their emotions. Fact or fiction? I see women in the live. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I could stand the straightening if I'm wrong. But not all women, but most women will get in their feelings, especially with their mate. They won't hear what's said. So I suggest that all men allow women time to process what's being said. I'm going to say that again. Allow them time to process what's being said, because communication is key. If she doesn't hear what you said and only focusing on how you said, sometimes you got to, all the time, you got to reiterate it until it's delivered the right way. And I'm going to say this. Everybody learns different. So if you're in a relationship, understand how your mate learn. That don't make them slower than you. That just means they have a different learning pattern than you. Again, we was talking about spoiled children, but when you're dealing with children, most of the time you have relationships or failed relationships due to the fact of whatever the case may be. So we just want to cover all bases. Spoiled children. To the people on the live, how y'all feel about spoiling children? Because me personally, I feel like spoiling children cripples them. It doesn't help them in no way, shape, or form. It makes them lazy, gives them the sense of entitlement. And then when they grow up, it's all about I, me, and my. And they don't want to work for nothing. And we do live amongst an entitled generation. That's just facts, man. Double tap the screen if y'all rocking with what's being said. If you ain't, comment why you ain't rocking with it. If you want to go live and conversate. If you want to go live. Daniel Foster 480. I apologize. Don't want to mess your name up. Salute to you for being on the live. Double tap the screen, follow the page, and we will follow back. Everybody who's on this live, double tap the screen and follow the page. We will follow you back. Thank y'all for tuning in to the D Program Show. And we're going to keep this pushing. Crystal Wilson, 8. Crystal Wilson, 8. Thank you for tuning in. We was talking about spoiled children. If y'all want to comment on spoiled children, get in them comments and let me know what y'all think. Also, follow the page and double tap the screen. I will follow back. Because we got to get this thing right. We got to quit spoiling our children. We got to teach them responsibility. And notice I'm saying children and not kids, because a kid is a baby goat. That's just a sidebar. This is the D Program Show. I thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to be on here one more minute unless somebody tap in and say something. Again, double tap the screen and follow the page. Some of these names, I don't want to mess your name up, but I appreciate everybody for tapping in with me. This is my second live. Getting used to this on TikTok. I done been live on others. So we're going to make it do what it do. Again, double tap the screen and follow the page. I will follow you back. And we will have conversations. I'm going to try to go live as often as possible, hopefully every day. But we will push forward. I love hams. Thank y'all for tuning in. Spoiled children. I'm going to go 3 more minutes. Spoiled children. How do you feel about spoiled children? Are your children spoiled? Hey, we just going to keep it real. Because I've stated all through the live that spoiled children create entitled adults. Double tap the screen and follow the page. This is the Deprogram Show. And I am RMJR, and I appreciate everybody who sent gifts. We appreciate you. Double tap the screen and follow the page. We appreciate everything that y'all do on here, tuning in to the lives, liking all the posts that we post. And we will be going live again tomorrow. But hey, again, if y'all want to talk about it before we get out of here, I'm here. I ain't opposed to a conversation. If you disagree, that's fine. We can have the conversation. Double tap the screen and follow the page. This is the Deprogram Show. RMJR is my name, and we're going to push it forward. Also, follow us on all platforms. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube as well for the latest interviews. Double tap the screen. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all. Spoiled children. And, hey, get in the inbox if you want to cover a topic. I'm here for it. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Good, bad, and different. No subject is off matter. We cover religion. We cover sexuality. We cover school. We cover manhood, womanhood. We deal with everything concerning life. And again, if you ain't follow the page, and we will follow back. Double tap the screen, double tap the screen. This is the Deprogram Show. And hey, I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all have a good night, and thank y'all for rocking with your boy. Let's see.